Okay, if you can imagine like this part being a little bit lighter, taking away this streakiness, you know, this is what we want to eliminate. This is what creates, you know, higher maintenance, and this is what's always been done. It's not bad. This is kind of traditional highlighting, and traditional highlighting is perfectly fine. But if you want to evolve your image, then we're gonna, it's important to take away so that we bring back a little more of your natural hair color with the tendency to flow out here. Your hair is in really good shape. You know, it's been a little compromised towards the end, so we're going to use, you know, some product that actually will lighten this, but not damage it in the meantime, because we want it to reflect and have that shine and that youthfulness. You know, we just don't want your hair to look tired. You know, I really think that's probably where some of the traditional highlighting is it just looks a little tired. You know, we want to bring some life back into it. Are you traditionally blow drying your hair when you wash it?
No.
Good. The more you blow dry and tug on the hair, the more it will compromise the color and the integrity of the hair, okay? My goal for you not only is the whole overall look, but the overall look will change when you get that bounce back in your hair and that shine and that reflection. Sometimes when hair is over processed, which is, you know, what we talked about that you were experiencing, just it had been done a little too much, is that it loses its elasticity. When it loses its elasticity, there isn't that bounce, and the bounce is what makes the reflection of the light. When we talk about some of the tones, expectations of your tones, it's important that you see some warmth and some cool, so you have that contrast. Not a severe contrast, but I'd like to see, you know, with your, you know, your more natural browner tones coming, maybe having a little tiny warmth to them, but then getting a little icier on the ends. That will look a little more seamless. Does that sound good?
Great, yeah.
Good, good. When somebody's changing their color transition, they're transitioning their color, whether it be age appropriate or a new image or just, you know, a new color. It all depends on what you're starting with. What I'm trying to address here with Amina is we're taking some of the blonde out, but emphasizing some of the existing blonde. We want to take it and not have it look streaky and not have it right up to the new growth of the hair. You can see these are traditional streaky highlights that were done. So it looks a little more streaky right up through here, and then it's more solid down here. We want to actually have this, you know, filter being darker, coming lighter. So it does have a more fluid look to it. There's trends and changes. It doesn't mean you have to be trendy. It just means that you can transition. So there's a fine balance of being able to look stylish and have a great image and all of them mesh together. Okay, so the goal, you know, for us was to diffuse that solid line. We lost these lines and it does transition into this. There's not a start and stop line. That's what we wanted to do, was diffuse it and make the tips be the lightest part. So you can see that transition, there's no streaks. Like we put dark and light through the end, so these still pop, but you have some darkness so that they can kind of stand out. If it was all blonde, it doesn't really pop anymore. So you can see where we broke that up and it kind of just flows nicely.